Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a 2v2 on this wonderful, beautiful map. And from what I've been told, it's a close one, so let's get started with the battle. Off the bat, we have two teams, two players on both teams, so it's 2v2. We have JPV with a lot of units right here. He's bringing mostly Vermilion Birds, Tosa Riflemen, Imperial Infantry, Vermilion Birds, a good mix of infantry. He's also bringing a good mix of cavalry of Yariki, and Saber Cavalry. We also have some Yorikachi in the back. We have the General, and in terms of Romeo's army, which is leading the other red team, we have Saber Cavalry. He has Infantry de Marine in the front lines. Behind him, he has, one second, I have to pause. He has Shogunate Guard Infantry. So these 150 range Infantry de Marine are going to be absolutely terrifying. For the enemy army, we have straight outright Uno, bring some Yariki in the front lines, Yariki. Behind that, we have Uno's main army, which is Yorikachi, Katanakachi. He's bringing a lot of sword infantry. Excuse me. And he's also bringing some Red Bear infantry, mixed in with some Shogun infantry, Shogun guards, and Shogun guard infantry. The final player is Chuhua. He's deploying some Red Bear infantry, some Tosa Riflemen, some Red Bears, and a lot of good units on the field. Mostly line infantry. United States Marines is the best one. More Red Bears, and Red Bears. But let's get started with the battle, and it's gonna be quick because cavalry is actually be charging down this hill as we speak. Yuri Cavalry is gonna be charging against some Yuri Cavalry from Uno. One general is already under attack. How is that even possible? Unless someone has Vanguard units. But no, it doesn't look like they do. Actually, no. Oh my God! Wait, no. There's a Yoriki unit that decided to. I don't know how, but it was able to catch Romeo's general. Oh my God! How did that even happen? How did that even happen? If Romeo's general has managed to get out of there, where is? No, his general's dead. Oh my! How did he do that? Oh my! I know he's charged down from here, but how did they allow that to happen? Is my question. But holy cow, the general's dead. This is a pretty good sight, I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude on horseback killing a man. But seriously, how did he do that? Like, holy cow. That was a pretty rough start for Romeo. But let's continue. The blue and red team, JPV, is gonna rush this hill while Uno and Chuhua are gonna try find a way to stop him, apparently. But at this point, Uno is actually charging down this hill. He feels confident enough that he's going to rush this army. I would actually say he has a pretty good chance of rushing this army, but we have Infantry de Marine with 150 range. Ready and primed and aiming for him. Yeah, the charge is going to continue. They stop. They're cheering. And they're charging again. They stop, they cheer, and they charge again. Wow. They actually are supported by the terrain. We have small hills in this section, and that might sound bad until you realize that these small hills are perfect against guns. And yeah, JPV is gonna move back. We do have some of Kyoto Police opening fire at charging in actually against an Infantry de Marine, and they're actually getting their worth considering the fact that they're melee. 76, and remember, most of these shots are friendly fires. Like this dude, I was pretty sure that guy got friendly fire. Like this dude right here, yeah, I'm pretty sure he got friendly fired. But these Infantry de Marine in black and white are pretty good killers. So Uno is gonna disengage from that front. His ally is slowly but surely making his way up the hill, but Uno has to take out this entire army, which it looks like in some areas he is flanking with Shogunate on this sector. He has to do a lot of chopping and through this side. But thankfully, we do have some infantry marine going against some Yugi-Gatai. Under 75 ranged Yugi-Tai. Why in the world is he allowing them to get shot away by some infantry marine? Retreat them, pull them back. We also have some other Tosa riflemen 175 range, so these guys are going to be terrifying. And a good counter against infantry marine with 150 range. And for those that are wondering, yeah, I think I'll be making a video really soon, showing my own army of infantry marine with 150 range. Yeah. But if you guys are interested, I will actually make a video on telling you guys how to get these 150 range units. Just put a comment in the video below. But let's get back to the battle. Uno is starting to surround this army. If I were to be 100% honest, Chu Hua has to move a lot faster. I could see why he's moving slowly, but yeah, he has to move faster. Thankfully, Uno has put a massive dent right here through JPV's line, and he's actually doing a lot of good chopping. We have Shogunate Guard Infantry versus Shogunate Guard Infantry, except for the fact that these Shogunate Guard Infantry are way better. And on this side, it looks like JPV's army is back against the wall, which I think is what well, Uno wants. But now coming down the hill, we do have these guys should move up and open fire because these guys looks like they're getting shot. But we do have Saber Cavalry from Romeo coming across and killing down the survivors. But we have ambushes, don't we? Oh yes, we have SOV. Oh, this player's name is SOV. But I'm pretty sure it was Uno. Huh. Oh, sorry guys. Apparently it's not Uno, it's SOV. But, yeah, I kind of realized that too late. But no, Romeo's troops are just cutting down the survivors, which is not a bad choice. It's really hard to penetrate Romeo's front line of infantry to marine. We do have naval bombardment from SOV. And I have a feeling it's somewhere around here. No, I think it's somewhere around here at this point. Or I could be 100% mistaken. But it does not look good. On the hill, what advance that SOV has made is being stopped by PGVs. I have no idea why Chu Huan is not moving. Chu Hua is moving his troops on the ridge and gunning as many of these guys down as physically possible. Because if I were him, I'll do exactly that. Where's the artillery bombardment? But Chu Hua also has to deal with this side, as Imperial Guard Cavalry is actually opening fire against some enemies. I don't know if it's enough, because considering the fact that he's dealing with infantry and marine, I don't know if it's enough. We do have Katanakashi getting gunned down, so that's not good. But finally, Uno, SOV is moving some of his cavalry, Saber Cavalry, along this hill to charge down this hill, which is smart. Once again, I have no idea why this guy's not moving down, up the hill. It looks like from this point now, Romeo is slowly but surely whipping around. All his ally has to do at this point is literally hold for dear life. But, we'll see if this cavalry unit is able to break through, which it looks like it is. It looks like it is. I just don't know how much damage they will be doing. This Saber Cavalry is actually pretty vetted up. Melee attack of 29, melee defense, morale of 14, charge bonus of 20. So this is interesting. And they're actually chopping them apart, literally.
Your allies have abandoned you, sir.
And Uno is also trying to go attack this hill. He has a lot of good infantry. Oh, sorry. SOV is trying to attack the hill. He has a lot of good infantry in terms of Shogunate Guard infantry, but he's losing them quick. We do have Yari Kashinai are sacrificing themselves to buy time for these guys to gun them down. but SOV is just ignoring them, until they get into melee, of course. But all this player has to do is hold. All JPV's job is also to hold for dear life. At this point, it really starts to look like whoever breaks first is gonna be in big trouble. But by all accounts, Chu Hua should be getting a better job, considering the fact that he has more units, while at the same time, this is also a pretty easy job, considering that fact that Uno attack is really dying down. Once again, I still don't understand why he's not going to move these 2 units above the ridge and gun as many enemy troops that he can physically gun down. But yes, we do have an Armstrong gun, firing ways at some Shogun Guard infantry, but these Shogun Guard infantry are more interested in against these Imperial Guard cavalry with 150 range. Wait, 150 range. Yes, 150 range. These guys also have 150 range. We actually do have some toaster riflemen behind enemy lines, and they're just gonna fire at the enemy from behind. He's actually gonna move up, which is smart. But yes. We actually do have some guys that have been gunned down, but at this point, these United States Marines, which really look a lot like my United States Marines, considering the fact that they wear almost the exact same uniforms, except for they have black. Mine have black belts. Just saying. His has green, I think. These guys are coming across the gorge, and they're gonna get gunned down by some United States Marines. Red Bear infantry firing point blank against some infiltrated Marine. At this point, 150 range really does not matter. But on this side, yeah, it looks like Chu Hua is actually making a comeback, although the question remains, why did you not move these 2 units up earlier? Now the enemy is gonna react. You could have done something when SOV was still attacking, like, yeah, I don't know why, but Romeo is getting gunned on this side. His 150 range units are not useful in this situation because, obviously, this is literally point-blank range. I just don't understand why these guys are not firing. This Imperial Guard cavalry is actually firing, but they're actually taking a lot of casualties. We do have some more Shogunate infantry on this side that could actually potentially kill this Imperial Guard cavalry. But yeah. Once again, he should have moved these 2 units sooner. If I were this dude, I actually would charge in. I would charge in at this point. My cavalry, I would charge in my cavalry. But this side has just collapsed. The red team on this side. JPV is now going to be pushing, and essentially what only hope the blue team has left is to destroy these 2 units quick, turn around, but even then it's going to be problematic. It's not impossible, it's just hard. But I think, given the circumstances, it's pretty hard. But once again, the big problem I had with him, with Chu Hua, was that he should have moved over this gorge sooner. Now he has to deal with entire enemy army coming across this gorge, and now most of his troops are actually broken, which is sad, really sad. Surprisingly, this unit has actually returned back to action, but yeah. Once again, 150 range not really helping for these guys, considering the fact that this is essentially point-blank range. And they're in the forest, so these guys have a rough time. But at this point, I'm pretty certain to say that Chu Hua is done for. Yep, these two units are routing. This cavalry force is done for, and yeah, this unit is done for.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
I'm really surprised. Does he not realize what's going on? But even if he does realize, it doesn't really matter. If he turns this way, these guys will move across the hill and he's dead. Interesting. Really interesting. But anyway, we're just gonna fast forward.
Gone. A whole unit is lost.
Exactly what I said. The second he turns this way, these guys are gonna come across the hill and gonna blast him off, essentially. And at this point, the battle's over. But that's it for this battle, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, before you leave, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. I would be honored if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, more videos are coming out, so it is a good idea to click on that notification button. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.